thank you for resubscribing, TJ.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, bud.
Yep, and welcome back for the 9th episode of Demonfall. Uh, we have our DM Dyer, TJ,
Hello.
and would you like to take it from here?
Yeah, sure. So, sorry for the very, very, very short notice about us not, letting the audience and shit know beforehand. But due to unforeseeable circumstances, namely my work changing my schedule, we had to change the day for our game. Um, but hopefully, for the foreseeable future, it will be now, today. Yes. Um, so that's all great. From there, We're gonna go around the table and introduce everyone who we all cherish. I believe last time we went in reverse order, so we're gonna go in normal order this time. Starting with the truest, the crewest, the squeezest. Please introduce yourself.
Yo, it's your boy True Crew Squeezes here. I am playing Sil'lin, the High Elf. Or, no, wait.
Yeah,
Yes, High Elf.
yeah.
Forgot my race there for a minute. um,
How could you?
That's how you know you're a true high elf is when you forget your race.
Indeed. But, yeah, I'm kind of the reason we're in this mess, and, yeah, that's all you really need to know.
After that, we're going to introduce our lovely, amazing, powerful Steven.
Hello, I'm Steven. I play the rogue Rebian.
Excellent. And after that is the thickest cricket.
Oh, hello. I'm Sam. I play cricket.
And then our lovely troll, our natural troll, Cyrus.
How's it going? I'm Jeff, and I play the monkfish Cyrus.
Monk, I hate you.
Oh my god, is that what you were going for this whole time?
None of you come up
That's
with that yet.
amazing.
I feel so stupid and so angry.
I thought you, well, to be honest, I thought you were just a human this entire time.
Oh no, yeah, he's a Genasi, and his mortal half is
The Dalkin.
Ah, I love it.
Anyhow, last but not least, the honorable, the horrifying, the benevolent Rhiannon.
Hi, I'm Rhiannon, and I'm playing Zartha Stormbreaker, a Forge Cleric.
If you want to know why she has all those honorifics, it's because she used to be my DM and make me suffer. Now it is my turn.
I'm-
She also
Yeah.
plays the best granny.
I am a granny at heart already.
Indeed. All right. So last time, who'd like to go over what happened last time?
I guess I will.
Everybody all at once.
While we were down in a well, we came across a room where a ritual was being performed. It seems to be they were trying to summon a demon, and they were using my character's late wife, or thought to be late wife, as a ritual sacrifice. But we were able to interrupt it, and the demons, well, most of them died by our hands, and one of them kind of took himself out. And during all the commotion, Sam untied Nalea, my wife, and she joined our fight and helped us take out the demons. Is that about it?
Yes, but you forgot to go, my wife.
I can't believe they're making a Borat too.
I'm very happy about it. Anyhow, so, presumably, after, your well wishes and your reuniting and your long resting and, making sure you guys aren't all bleeding out horribly, you guys leave this horrible, dank dungeon.
I never want to go into one of those again in my life.
Oh my god, the sun!
Hey, wait a minute. Weren't we in the middle of town?
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it by now?
So you guys went in pretty late in the evening. Or no, actually, you guys long rested the day before, and you guys were leaving in the morning, and then you guys went in. I'd say it's been a few hours. Oh no, and then you long rested down there. So
Probably
we'll
been about a
say,
day.
not a full day, but it's been about like 11 hours, and you guys were about to leave in the morning, late morning. So I would say it's probably maybe 9 or 10 at night.
Oh my god, the moon!
When you guys climb out of the well, you'll see a dark cloaked figure, kind of just sitting at the well, whistling to himself. I will not whistle to blow everyone's ears out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You know, a very like jaunty, like lively tune, despite this person's dour, drab appearance. Back to you guys.
Yeah.
Very, very dark cloak, just whistling.
Erevian,
You may want to move for a second, young man. We're coming through. Assuming he's like on the well that we're climbing out of.
Yeah, yeah, he's like sitting on like the wall of the well. He'll like hop down and like just kind of like walk forward a little bit, but like almost like boogieing forward, like he's like whistling his song and dancing forward.
You know what? I respect this. I'll climb out and I'll like start helping people up.
Look out! Stout halfling coming through. Cricket just kind of tumbles out onto the ground, and then dusts herself off and stands up.
yeah, I'll help.
I assume Sil'lin's girl needs a little bit of help, so I'll make sure.
Yeah, I was
that,
gonna
if
say
he needs a hand with her.
I'm helping her up, and then I'll get myself out.
Yeah, I think Cyrus is gonna wait to go last since he's the lightest.
So Revion will go up and then Cyrus.
It-
Revion, when you reach the top, oh, you know that cloaked figure anywhere.
Hello again, Master.
And he like turns around and you see like he has like a really like big, like almost porn stash, like really thick mustache, and his facial features are kind of different. And he's like, "Who?"
Never mind. I thought you were someone else.
And he like very obviously winks at you.
What are you doing here tonight, stranger?
Well, you see, I heard some adventurers went down into that funktastic well, and I, Funk Master Jeff, am here to reward them with the power of dance. And he's just like boogieing.
Revian pinches the bridge between his eyes, and he does nothing from there
Anyhow,
because he
I
knows
heard
there's nothing he
those-
can do to stop it.
I heard
Yeah.
those smooth cats down there did an excellent job, and I officially wanted to recruit them for some work. Oh yeah.
I mean, how much are you paying?
A lot. Mostly, that guy owes me, but you guys can get some hard cold cash.
You're an interesting fellow, Funk Master Jeff.
What kind of work is it?
Well, you see, there's some personal belongings of mine that were taken from me, you see. I call it the Disco Orb of Funk. That's not his real name, but you know. Anyhow,
None of those words made any sense.
I need the Orb of Funk to get my groove on. And he'll lower his hood, and he has like an afro.
I love it.
God.
This guy's
I
obviously a
love-
drow, but he has a fro and a porn stash.
You keep
I
saying the
am
word funky?
I'm such a massive fan of this new bard archetype.
What was that, Cricket? I'm sorry.
Funkmaster Jeff, you keep saying the word funky, and I'm wondering what the smell has to do with anything.
Well, you see, in drow culture, funk isn't smell; it's a lifestyle. And when you funky, you funky.
This makes absolute no sense to me, but I am not one to judge other cultures.
Please, can somebody translate?
Someone please judge him.
Hey,
Anyhow,
Master, my friend, is this job as funky as you are?
oh yeah, man. You see, this jive turkey stole my artifact and keeps it in a museum. I need you guys to bust in, take it. And he works for that nasty cult that you guys ain't friends with. And he like snaps his fingers and does the triple snap.
All right. I think I'm
Is-
smelling what you're stepping in there, G.
Is Is this a personal museum or is it a city museum?
Oh, it's personal. This guy's a dick.
So it's in his house then.
Kind of. It's more of like a summer palace type deal. He's kind of one of them snooted noble types. You know, part of the man, keeping the drow down.
Are we sure we want to go messing around with
If-
government figures?
If he stole it from you, wouldn't you be able to sue him for it?
Well, you see, in Thothalif, drow don't have rights, man. We can't vote. Technically, we ain't even citizens.
Putting a lot of
That is
faith
pretty
in it.
fucked.
That's horrible.
You should see how they treat the beast folk. It's worse.
Oh no.
Rivian just like doesn't he stares at the ground like annoyed.
Anyhow,
I'm
Here's
gonna
your
be
advance
completely
payment.
honest.
and he'll throw
We
it back
haven't
on
even
the ground.
accepted.
What?
You accepted by being cool, and he'll moonwalk into a shadow, and then he's gone.
How do we even know where we're supposed to go?
I think we should probably just leave this money here and slowly walk away.
No, we have to meet him again.
I mean, if he's really determined to give us this job, then he'll give it to us anyway. But also, you did catch the part where he's trying to pay us to do an illegal act against a noble, right?
Yeah.
He's a dick. It's worth it.
Cyrus, he's
Yeah,
not
that part got lost in
recreational drugs,
translation.
and I don't trust him.
As much as I wish that I could break the law just because somebody's a dick, unfortunately, the law doesn't work that way.
What if they're breaking the law by being part of an evil demon cult?
We
And
need
how about
proof
we
of
expose that?
Right.
How about we expose that instead? And then, when the people riot up, then nobody's chargeable when it's a riot.
Yeah.
Mob law.
Yeah, but it's also more fun if you guys go in too.
But I don't want to get caught doing anything bad.
Well,
Well,
also,
you
there's this
see.
big technicality here where I am a very, very achy granny in a lot of armor. A lot of noisy armor.
I can help with that.
I
Right.
have not said yes yet, young man.
I'm probably older than you, just FYI. And you see he like kind of like drops like the Funkmaster like thing. And he comes
That
to
may
back.
be
see that.
true, but due to your funk, I judge that you are younger in the soul than I am.
You know, see, I was just thinking that if I did that, the kids love that one, and they were just gonna accept the job. But this complicates things. He's like rubbing the fake mustache. You see it comes off a little bit, and he like and like tries to paste it back on his face.
If the kids choose to make such a decision with their lives, I will merely ask the kids. I will merely ask the children not to tell Granny, so that I cannot be disappointed.
The funky man's face is full of lies.
Anyhow, there's about 1,500 gold pieces in there, and then you'll get 10 times as much on the completion of the mission.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And we have mouths to feed now.
Anyhow, bye, Revion. See you later.
See you
You and the
later,
funk-
stranger.
And he like just takes off the disguise and like walks away, just leaving it on the ground.
Master.
So.
You and the funky man know each other personally.
I don't know any such funky man, but the man behind that, yes.
Can
You
somebody
tell
else
the
please
man's
make this?
cool.
So are we
Well-
just gonna leave that money lying there, or?
Oh, you
Somebody
guys can.
please make this decision for me, cause my morals aren't letting me say yes.
I'll make it for you.
Rivian goes to pick up the sack of gold. Look, whether you guys are inclined to be making your pockets a lot fuller by the end of this job, this is chump change to him. He's not lying.
Well,
I think that the best thing I can do is see if this noble is willing to have some tea with this little old lady. You guys do what you want. I'll go see who I need to go have tea with.
Oh.
Revion, you do recall that this is in the capital of Flotholith, which is still a little bit of a journey away.
Oh yeah, I just have no idea who he was talking about, so I was like, I'm gonna do
That-
research.
And he's intentionally being vague because Revion has the rest of the information.
Oh, it's
The
up to
nob-
Revion to tell me.
The noble he's talking about resides in Thotholeth, which is still quite a far ways away from where we are.
Yeah, maybe about like a week. Maybe half a week if you take a carriage.
I wonder if I can send a letter ahead then. It is impolite to try and make an appointment with a noble without any forewarning. I'll go write that letter then. What do they do? Do you know what their business is? Most nobles are sponsors of some sort of business or another.
So, Revion, you know his name. You don't know anything else.
Unfortunately, all I know is his name, which is Tifa.
Well,
Writing it.
Okay. Really? That's his name?
Yep.
Beautiful.
He goes by Periwinkle Blossom Petal. Whether it's his real name, I do not know, but that's the only way he's contacted by.
well, the
Cyrus,
name
don't
sounds
laugh.
frivolous.
Cyrus, don't laugh. That's rude.
Well,
Sorry.
we should do some research then.
He's a dirty
Because I want
cultist
to-
noble. I'm pretty sure laughing is allowed.
Since when do goblins have manners?
I'm not a goblin.
Dearest, you know she's not a goblin.
Yeah, but at this point it's just too much fun.
Hmm.
Oh, you're such a rogue, you.
Granny,
I'm the rogue.
Granny, can I go have tea with you? They're being mean to me.
I was being
Well-
nice.
I would love to have tea with you, my dear.
Okay.
So,
And besides,
Uh,
you're a troubadour, are you not? You'll probably know exactly who to ask about who this Periwinkle Blossom Petal is.
Huh?
That way I know what kind of gift to prepare, all that sort of stuff.
Oh, yeah, of course.
We must be good guests and thank him for his time. So we need to figure out what his businesses are, what he's like, so we can arrange a proper gift for our host. And we'll send a letter ahead in the hopes that he'll be able to see us for tea in about 2 or so weeks.
Okay.
Nobles are busy. And I'll kind of like loop my arm in hers and say, we should probably, you guys can do what you want with the gold as long as I don't see you picking it up. I can feign ignorance and not have to be disappointed about what.
Fair enough.
already picked it up.
Oh, yes, but I did not see that. I'm pointedly ignoring it and making a point.
Okay, just
You're also
check.
not hearing this as he shakes the bag of coins.
Huh. That's some really nice breeze tonight.
Oh, I couldn't hear it. I got, one of those blows to my head made me half deaf, my dear.
Oh,
You
that's
received
true.
magical healing, so it's gone now.
Now. But I'll kind of walk a little bit ahead while they talk about the specifics of the job, and I guess go and gather information with my dear, halfling bard friend.
Yes.
Yes, most of the stuff in the town of Lorian is closed at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because
there-
it's
It is
the
really
middle of the
late.
night.
There are a few.
Well, it's 9 to 10, so there's like bars, yeah.
Yeah, there's bars, and that's about it.
May I make a suggestion
Well-
to everyone?
Mm.
Why don't we sleep for the night, rest after that rather harrowing descent into that well, and we can talk a bit more about it once we're all, fed and all that in the morning.
True. I don't think I'm very charismatic covered in mold and dungeon gunk.
Well, why don't you just cast prestidigitation on yourself, my dear, and then we can get some booze in us.
You make a very good argument. Let's go.
Spoken like a true dwarf.
And a half.
They sell it in pints here.
But do they have half pints?
I don't want a goddamn half pint.
Hold on.
Zing.
Everyone's gonna take psychic damage. Equal to that.
No.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
Team wipe.
References.
So much damage.
Anyhow.
There's mine.
Not much. Anyhow, so presumably, the two girls go to the bar. What do Cyrus, Revion, Sil'lin, Third Child, and Nalea end up doing?
I'm gonna follow that. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, same.
Well, I guess peer pressure is making me also follow along. Although I will be sure to hide the sack of gold coins in my coat, my jacket.
Why don't
Third
you just
child
shove it in?
After Revion starts walking like last, following the group, Third Child will catch up to him. Just kind of like walk beside him, dog in between them, big wolf. I mean, you know, just a little flavor is that she waited for Revion to decide where he was going before following.
Aww.
You're really pushing that angle, aren't you, TJ?
I don't know what you're
ship
talking
it.
about.
I know exactly what you're doing, man.
I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
ship has sailed. Let's go.
All right, so you guys, because the girls are leading, you're looking at high class, middle class, low class tavern.
Well, we do have some extra gold on us if we feel like being adventurous tonight.
I was planning on splurging a little.
Let's get good stuff.
Nalea will speak up. Yeah, I need to celebrate that we've been reunited, my love.
Exactly my thoughts.
She's like, by the way, now that you guys are like in the safety of the city, this woman is basically like glued to him.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. I will be the DD. I will be the designated dwarf. So I'm excited to stay sober as all of them get drunk.
I don't know about that. I think the designated dwarf has to get drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's actually
No,
Well,
a bit of Cyrus'
If you want
backstory
me
is
to
just
get drunk,
creepy.
Cricket, you'll have to drink me under the table.
deal.
Good luck with that.
I see Cyrus stays sober.
Yeah, no, I don't drink anyway.
Yeah, not anymore.
Anymore.
He
Not
got
anymore.
off of it.
After horrible
You don't
attempts
drink
at
like
flirting.
a fish.
Horrible. I succeeded. I just got drunk.
So
Yeah,
drunk. I
You
had to
almost
carry you
died.
upstairs.
I wish I could say, yeah, I remember I was there, but, you know.
You were there, but yeah, you don't remember.
Cyrus, you woke up in the bathtub.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Sounds like a good
So-
night.
High class.
To be fair, I did ask for Cricket to turn the water on.
Mm-hmm.
And she did go back to turn it off to make sure he didn't drown.
I have
What
an
do you
ending
mean?
breath.
Maybe I just didn't want him to get a cold.
Anyhow, you guys head up to the upper district. As the city is on a hill, the higher the elevation, the fancier it is. And let's see, the Golden Goose was a middle class like nightclub kind of deal. This will be,
The Platinum Pig.
Yeah.
you know what? I like that, the Platinum Pig. Good job.
You're welcome.
Platinum Pig.
Oh, Star Platinum Pig.
No.
We do not want a Rocky
You know
suing
what?
us.
I will say this. My character would be absolutely fine with attending a highbrow bar where I could get my ura on.
Yes.
That is true. So,
Can I get a Shirley Temple with extra cherries?
That's adorable.
yes.
Are you gonna
Oh.
drink me under the table with Shirley Temples?
No, I just want to do horrible things to those cherries.
You know what? I respect that.
So, this is a very high-class tavern. It's wood, but all the wood is mahogany. There are wood elves tending the bar, and you see that instead of like glasses of alcohol, that there are plants, and that the bartender like casts some magic, and the plant will bend over a flower cup, and it will pour this nectar, different colors of nectar, into the flower cup.
Fancy.
That
Yeah.
is incredibly pretty. I'll just
So,
take
uh,
some beer though.
yes, yes, of course, Master Dwarf. One moment, and you'll see there's like a barrel, and he'll once again cast Druidcraft, and you'll see like a vine come out and like spin around and go into a glass, and the vine is actually like a nozzle, and it just fills it up,
That is a clever use of druid craft, and I like it a lot.
and he'll slide it down. And a Shirley Temple, young lady,
Yes, and also a beer.
and a beer. Understood. Do you have ID?
Yeah, actually.
So you have like your papers from your halfling village, like your birth certificate, I guess?
Uh-huh.
Because there's no like, standardized ID, and he'll look it over. No, this looks right. Here you go.
Yay!
So everyone gets a drink, presumably.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
Revian would like to ask the bartender if he's got anything for beast folk. Any proper drinks for beast folk.
He'll kind of like turn his nose up a little bit. I believe that your folk do enjoy a strong whiskey, but also just regular ale or beer.
I'll try
Uh,
a whiskey, please.
If you have that silver vine wine that the tabaxi like, that'll probably also work for a beast folk.
Good point, Master Dwarf. And he'll pour you a glass of wine, and then third child will order the same thing.
Oh.
And
Revian's not
I'll,
gonna stop her.
I'll ask for something for a celebration.
Champagne it is. So,
I actually know a lot about booze because I'm a brewmaster. So.
indeed. So after all the food and drink, it probably, let's see, there's 7 of you.
Yep.
Probably
Mhm.
ends up costing you guys like 15 gold.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Not
that's
that bad.
not that bad, but that's not even for rooms. That's just the drinks.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I know what a good brew costs.
Yeah. So
Is the beer
everyone-
okay, or is it like frilly elf beer?
No, it's good beer.
Okay.
Give
Really.
me a good stout ale.
Yeah, everyone has their good stout, their strong alcohol. How nuts is everyone getting?
Hmm.
And Cyrus
I
is not
believe
drinking,
Cricket's
correct?
trying to drink me under the table, so how nuts I get depends on how nuts she gets.
I am trying to straddle the line between having a really good time and also still being able to string a sentence together.
Yeah. Okay, so Cyrus is being sober, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So Cricket, roll me a Constitution save.
Okay.
You want
Uh,
high.
Right.
I will be right back.
Understood.
Alright. While she does that, Revian probably doesn't want to get shit-faced or anything, but he's just take.
Oh no.
So
Do I have
one.
advantage on this because this is poison?
Yes, you do.
I also have advantage.
Yeah, you do
Against
actually. You're
poison?
right. Yeah, she does. She's a stout
Roll
halfling.
it. Oh yeah. Good
But
drinking
yes.
partner here.
Yeah.
That is
Oh
much
my
better.
god. That was
Damn
nothing.
right.
Well then,
Bonus.
I am
thought
a
you
stout
had-
halfling. Drinking is in my blood.
Her bonus is
Our
plus
drinking is a
0.
point of pride.
Oh, 0? Okay. and then because advantage.
Still waiting.
Whew. Oh, so I clicked the dice.
Yep.
And it like
Rolled them on the paper. So what you need
Yeah.
to do is when you hover over it, you'll see the B, and you click the B instead.
Yeah, the bees aren't coming up at all.
Here, let me do it.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 and a 26.
Rip.
I got advantage.
There you go. So,
Do I not add my proficiency?
let me double check.
Is this just a con check or is it a con save?
It's a con save.
So then I would add my proficiency because I.
You're right. So add 3 to both of those. So yeah, I mean,
20. I matched her.
First round, you guys have 2 drinks each. Rack up, spend 4 more gold between the 2 of you. And you guys are doing pretty good. So Revion's drinking but not getting drunk.
Yep.
Sil'lin said he'd be right back. You back yet?
Nope.
Okay. You'll see a third child, Revion, kind of like sniff her drink, and like kind of like wince, and then like sniff it again, nod to herself. Look at the.
Before she does, he kind of like just he stares at her like amusingly and gestures with a hand to like tell her to like go on.
Oh, she just like shoots the whole thing.
That causes his eyes to widen.
Tilts it back.
Yep, she tilts it back.
Well, she.
And she'll just like that burns a little, but I don't get why people drink it.
Holy crap.
Wow, you have a better tolerance than I thought.
Another one.
Woo!
Oh god.
Yeah, for a woman who's never had alcohol before in her life. There we go. So she like starts drinking the second one with the same like gusto, and she gets like halfway through, and she puts it down, and she looks at you, Revion, and she's just completely red in the face, and she's like, I think it had a delayed effect.
Yeah,
Oh, sweetheart.
I can see that now.
Oh god.
And she'll basically spend the rest of the night kind of like mumbling and like trying to finish the drink. And can you please spend 4 more gold on that one?
So let me like
I think she has her own gold.
Is anyone taking tally of like how much gold we're spending?
We spent 19 so far.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. Because we agreed that Cricket is treasurer, so Cricket will keep track.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So she gets pretty shit faced. We'll do round 2 for Cricket and Zartha.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
So I am plus 3 to this, I believe.
Oh god, Cricket.
You're gonna want that advantage.
Remember, I get luck. So if I ever roll a nat 1, I get to roll again.
Yep. So roll it again. So this is for the reroll for luck,
Mhm.
and then
Is that a feat?
it's
Yes.
no, it's a halfling thing.
It's a halfling bonus thing. Okay, and then one more time.
Getting slowly drunker.
Yep. Yeah, so after the 4th drinks for both of you, you're kind of both starting to feel it. Cricket much more than Zartha.
Your liver has to have, like, calluses on it. How do you do that?
A long, long life at sea, my dear, with the
That is-
finest and the trashiest of grog.
That is fascinating. Please tell
Oh,
me
she's
more.
right. Those
Please?
sailors can make some harsh stuff.
Hmm.
I want to know all about it.
Actually, we'll do Sil'lin first. Sil'lin, how nuts you getting?
Still not back.
Sil'lin?
Did he wander off again?
He
He
said
might
he
be
was
muted.
back.
He might have had to leave
Step away
before
again.
he could.
Alright.
I'm checking his. Oh yeah, he's just stepping back.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Anyhow,
No
Sil'lin,
worries.
buddy. Bud, um, how crunk are you getting, homie?
Selene's probably at about a 5. Nalea is definitely more reserved and keeping it to about a 3.
Okay. I would say after the second drink, because this is strong alcohol, make a con save.
Okay.
And then your lovely, lovely lady will do so as well. She does not have a modifier, so she's just gonna roll it straight. Yeah, so after you guys get through like half the bottle, she's like all over you. And it's like, oh, so lit.
It was bound to happen at some point.
Yep.
You guys want to go upstairs?
Well, no, she's just like sobbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's emotional.
Patrons
Cyrus
at
will
the
call
bar.
that to them over from across the bar. You guys want to go upstairs?
No, but we'll probably get a booth.
Yeah.
I'm going to write a sad ballad in your honor.
Hey, so I'm gonna check Revion's passive perception. No.
Okay.
So, Revion, you're just kind of like minding your own business, kind of like watching everything happening in the bar, and you look down to like take a drink of your drink, and it's gone.
Does third child happen to look guilty at all?
She's
Or-
looking at you with a drink in her hand, and she's slowly drinking it. Not guilty, just doing it.
He he tries to reach for the drink to like try and get it away from her.
She is like, and like backing up.
He follows persistently.
Eventually,
Roll it.
hold on, I'm rolling
Is she
to
gonna
see.
fall over in her stool?
No, I'm rolling to see what her demeanor is on something. So, Revion, she like moves the glass from her mouth, grabs your wrist, and pulls you towards her. Do you want to resist this?
Kiss her, you fool!
Guys,
Fucking-
guys. Shh. Look.
Damn it! Gotta put me on the spot.
I'll order my next beer.
Hold on. I'll flip a coin. Is there a way to do that in Roll20?
Roll a D2.
just-
1d2.
Yeah.
So one is heads, two is tails.
Heads I don't. Tails I do.
Okay.
He does not resist.
Yep. So she just pulls you in and kisses you,
Finally!
and then, you know, the second someone says something, a knife flies across the room, and kind of embeds into like the wood next to them.
Oh dear.
So basically, cricket.
I almost got impaled.
She's like, I know what I'm doing. No one's gonna hit you.
Okay.
No, look.
I'll lean over and I'll say, I think third child at least needs a room. And I'll go to the barkeep. Who do I pay for that?
And he looks at the dagger in the wood. Ma'am, that would be 1 gold piece. That is a very rare piece of material. But
Oh, I'm not talking about your bar. I'm talking about how much a room is, and I'll take the knife out of the bar and cast mend. I don't give a shit about your bar. I can take care of it.
I see. Well, for a room, do you want the honeymoon suite or do you want just a regular room? And he's like looking at like.
Do regular rooms have soundproofing in case she howls at night? Because I think that's a thing she does. Not even referencing the kiss.
I think so.
Shut up, Cyrus.
Yeah. That's gonna be a platinum.
There you go. Third child, there is
Huh?
a den upstairs. Find the door with these numbers on it. I'll leave it to you, Revion, to escort her.
You're leaving me alone with her right now?
Man!
I'll look at you and I'll say, do you require Granny
I'm a
to
fox.
save you?
Thank you very much, Cricket.
Another.
You're a fox of male genital organs. Go!
I
Cricket. Cricket. You know, third child's always been very nice and kind to you. The second you kind of like tease Revion about anything, she actually like glares at you, very angry looking.
I think I'm
And
gonna
then-
die
And
tonight.
then when you stop talking, she just smiles and turns back to what she was doing.
I trust you to be a gentleman, Revion. And I'll narrow my eyes at him very slightly, like, you better be chivalrous, boy.
So, she, just to let you guys know, third child bought another drink, so that's another, 2 gold.
Good. If there's a night.
Does she look like she's about to pass out from drinking?
Let's find out. Yep.
Oh
Revion
dear God.
catches her before she actually does collapse onto the floor.
Yeah. Do you need help
Poor
carrying her?
kidneys.
Because I don't think her legs work right now.
No.
We just need to get her into a bed.
She basically stands up and is like leaning on her wolf. Remember, an actual regular sized wolf is still a fucking huge dog.
Yeah.
That's a dire wolf.
It's not a dire wolf yet, but it's still a really big dog.
Reverend replies, no, I'm sure youngest will help me make sure she's tucked in.
Okay. Alright, here's the room key.
He takes it and just, gestures for youngest, since third child seems to be leaning on her to like follow him.
Yeah, she's like able to stand, but when it comes to walking, it's a whole nother story.
She got them noodle legs.
Yeah.
I don't like the fire water, I guess. I don't know. It tastes good, kind of, but then it hurts, and then your inhibitions go away.
Inhibition
Yeah.
is a great word.
Yeah, that tends to do that.
You're cute, Revion. And she'll like boop your little fox nose.
Do you want me to sober her up? I can sober her up.
Please.
No.
This is.
No.
Lady has not given consent for me to use my magic on her. I'm sorry, you are on your own.
God,
This is
You have
fun.
to sober up the normal way.
Anyhow, come. Revion, come on. Tired. Can't move.
Alright, alright.
So,
He makes a gesture again to like have them
Yeah.
follow him up the stairs to.
she falls. Like the dog is like trying to like support her, but like she basically, it's not tall
You have to
enough.
take an arm of hers.
Yeah.
He sees this and then just does so.
Yeah.
Resigned to his fate.
Yeah, she is heavier than she looks. She puts a lot, like basically the majority of her weight on you.
Hmm.
Well, she's not very swole because her strength and con aren't that good, but she's definitely more muscular than she looks. Because she looks like a dainty girl, but she's like a warrior.
I'll ask you, do you got it, or do you need me to help you take her upstairs?
You're fine. The dog plus her plus you got her.
Yeah, I've got it.
So the three of you go upstairs. There is a room. It is on the 3rd floor, unfortunately.
Perfect.
So you guys go up 2 flights of stairs, and it's like 315 is the room number. And you see her like trying to put the key in the lock, and she just keeps missing.
Revian takes her hand and helps her put the key into the lock properly.
How you're pretty observant normal most of the time. Like the look on her face is both like bashful but also like very intense, and she's just like looking at you as you're like guiding her hand to unlock the door.
That is some lewd foreshadowing she's trying to get you to do there.
Not that is not
Be,
so
be a gentleman.
that's
Hand
not what I
holding,
meant.
how lewd.
Yeah, that's not what I meant, but all right. The audience can take it however they wish.
They wish it.
Yeah, no, my brain's turning into mush too. Don't worry. Um,
Playing drunk people often does that.
so you presumably lay her down on this very nice bed.
Yep.
And she's like, you're the nicest person I've ever met, Ravion. People always are like treating you meanly just because you're different, and I get it. But me and you are the same. We both come from outside of normal society.
Well, you're right.
Yeah, and I don't trust that friend of yours, the weird elf. He seems sketchy.
That just means that you are a very smart woman. And
She
there goes
passes
that.
that.
He just puts like a bed sheet over her and like walks out of the room.
Yeah, the wolf will like curl up with her. Yep.
I'm glad she's not going to die from drinking.
Yep.
There's still a chance for me, though.
Oh yeah. Round 3. There we go.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it.
Come on, Cricket. Round 3.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no, you're sobering up.
Yeah.
So
Fix
the
that.
third round, I would say at this point you guys are equally drunk because last time Cricket lost and Zartha won. So you guys are you guys are at the point, even with your poison resistances, you guys are getting fucked. Please spend another 4 gold, please.
Okay. We need to stop soon.
Okay.
How much
fine.
gold did we get from Mr.
1,500.
Funky? Yeah. We're alright.
Because we've already spent 33 gold and 1 platinum.
That's
Okay.
Yep.
Dog.
So, Nalea is basically sleeping on your shoulder, Sil'lin, at this point. She's just like all cuddled up on you. She had like a bunch to drink, and then she's like sleeping.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and see about getting a room for us.
Sir, do you want the honeymoon suite or do you want the regular?
Let's go with the honeymoon suite.
3 platinum, sir?
boy.
This is so romantic.
She
And
says
Cyrus
next
finds
to the
that
knife
out was
gouge
the
of the
cutest thing.
in the table next to her.
That's healed, sir. I meant it.
I know. I'm just it's Cricket always opening her big mouth about how it's
Yeah.
romantic, getting shit thrown at her.
Oh, come on. She's a bard. They never know when to shut up.
That's true. So,
The answer is you
3
never have to.
platinum.
Yep, 3 platinum.
Got it.
I'll just be telling Cricket about the Skull Coast and some of my trips on the water.
Yes.
Do you tell her about the trip?
Not really.
Okay.
I'll talk about how my family has a long tradition of growing up in the Skull Coast, and we had our own ship, the entire clan, and we shipped goods a lot. We weren't pirates, though we knew some, but everybody respected us, and I was really excited for my son to take over things. I retired, 2 or so years ago. So I was excited to see where he would take it. I'm very proud of all of my kids, mind you, and I was excited to see where my grandkids go.
It's so cool. What's
Yep.
your family like?
Oh, rowdy.
That's
They,
that sounds fun.
Are you guys gonna
Yeah,
keep
like-
drinking?
yeah.
Another
Yeah.
I
round.
plan to.
And Cyrus will be the only one sober enough to remember.
Yeah.
What a twist.
I mean, talking about my family, my grandkids, I'll probably, according to that role, I get a little bit more sober taking the time to talk about them.
Yeah.
Oh, and apparently Cricket's like engrossed and refusing to drink. Or
Yeah,
just
basic-
she's like, wow.
Like, you guys have your drinks, but like you're like taking a moment to like actually have a conversation. You're not like chasing drinks together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, then you have your drinks, and then you still get a little bit more drunk.
Yeah.
And even if you roll a good con save, it's just a matter of time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll say that.
Granny and the Bard.
At this point, and Cyrus is there too.
Yep.
At this point,
Listen.
it's probably midnight. Does Revion ever come back downstairs?
Yeah, since he technically still needs to go down to get himself his own room.
Yep. So, probably like maybe 5 minutes after he brought third child up, you see Revion come down, buy a room. It's a platinum. Just FYI.
Okay.
And then he just goes back upstairs, assumingly.
What is everyone else doing?
You see, Sil'lin and Nalea are gone, and Cricket, Cyrus, and Zartha are all around the table. And Zartha and Cricket look like they're getting there. Cricket specifically looks pretty drunk. Zartha, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can tell that she's at least a little intoxicated.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have any interest in getting in the middle of any of that. So
Just like
he'll
wave
go back up
and
to
then
his
go
room.
upstairs.
Yep. Presumably Cyrus will be the one that notices and waves.
Yeah. So, high or low,
I
Steven?
will-
Hi.
Okay. Okay, high funny or high like good for you, less embarrassing?
You're asking me to choose between those two?
Yeah. Do you want the funny thing to happen or do you want the less embarrassing thing to happen?
Funny. Let's go funny.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you go upstairs, your room is 316. You know this is the room right next to the third child.
Yep.
Open the door. It's dark. Go inside. You have dark vision. And you see a bed. This is like a like a nicely furnished room. And you do notice that to the left of this room, there's another door.
Is it open?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta-
There's nothing else?
No, it's just like a regular room, and then there's like another door to the left.
They're adjoining.
I never said that. Yet.
It's implied.
Yeah, it is implied, but you don't know until you open it.
Finn will go over to the door and
Yep.
open it.
Yep. So, this room that you open it's dark. But the first thing you see is, the third child sleeping, and the wolf kind of like perks up, looks at you. Oh, and then like lays back down, and you see that it's her room. The second thing you notice is that her clothes are on the floor.
I've seen her naked before, so yeah.
That's true. You have seen it. All of you have seen her naked at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kind of desensitized at that point. He's just gonna slowly close the door, like back to his own room.
Yep.
And make sure it's locked before
There
he goes
is
to
no
bed.
lock.
Uh-huh.
Can I make one or something?
Sure. Roll me. Let's see what we're gonna roll
Coward.
with this.
Gonna bar it
Roll
with a
me.
chair or
Fucking-
something.
She's drunk. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, let him be a freaking
Oh.
gentleman.
So.
Oh well, no, this is just him seeing if he can like bar the door in case she tries to puppy pile because she's a wolf type.
That's true. Just roll me a straight D20 plus intelligence.
Just
Should
so
I
you
just
can.
I'll just roll intelligence then?
Yeah.
Did it roll? No, it did not. What the fuck?
There it
There
is.
it goes.
That's a
That's
solid
decent.
roll.
Yeah. You can you find like a piece of wood. It's in like the shape of a triangle. You kind of like put it under the door, so it's like a door stopper.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Sil'lin presumably is doing stuff that should not be said on TV.
Well, she's a
Well, I
servant,
mean,
so
yeah,
probably not.
Nalea was about ready to pass out, so no.
She was, but
She's cuddling wholesomely.
Yeah.
cuddling wholesomely.
Friendly hugging.
Hold on, cuddling wholesomely until she wakes up, which she does.
Probably.
And then it's just more intense friendly hugging. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, I will tell you this: they were both part of a cult of debauchery.
Oh yeah.
That is
Oh,
all
Friendly
they met.
hugging.
We'll leave it to the theater of mind.
Yeah, all I'm gonna.
They're-
This is the last thing I will say about this is they met in a sex cult.
Wow, that's actually some true love there. To go into a sex cult and be like, I only want to be with you forever afterwards.
Yep.
Damn.
That's where they met. They met in the sex cult.
And now you
Anyhow.
see why they're so pissed off.
Yep.
You came to
so-
us and you left with in the name of monogamy. The fuck.
So
That's their actual sole reason. They're like all the demons are just people in costumes. Cosplaying.
Gimp suits. Let's go.
God damn it. God damn it.
You started this.
I'm going to
Anyway.
make everyone take psychic damage.
Do it.
I said nothing terribly lewd. What are you talking
Yeah, you're right. Rhiannon, Cricket, you
Yeah.
guys still drinking?
about?
I'm gonna
I'm
stop.
probably gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna stop too. I'm
You
just
guys
gonna
you
talk
guys
about.
are definitely feeling it.
Any
Yeah,
more
I'm
drinks,
gonna
and I'm gonna
teach-
start crying.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach Cricket some sea shanties.
Yes.
Cause you told me you didn't know sea shanties, and my entire discography in my brain is sea shanties.
Teach me everything.
It's also
I
a
will
crime
show
for a
you.
bard not to know any sea shanties. Just-
Yeah,
Yes.
all- So the big one that you learn right off the bat is
Drunken sailor. Yeah,
I'm
it's called
more
Drunken
partial to
Sailor.
Drunken Whale.
Sailor. Yeah, that one's good too. But Drunken Sailor is nice and simple and the easiest one to learn and teaches you the basic scales required for harmonizing with all your other sailors.
Also, careful there. Assassin's Creed Black Flag might sue us.
Oh, they won't.
It's a public domain song. They can't.
I'm just being facetious.
You fucking you're like scared of everyone suing you, huh?
No.
I will go to war with Assassin's Creed.
You know,
people.
which is
You will-
funny,
You will pry
because-
Drunken Sailor from my cold dead hands.
Which is funny because considering that you had I Knew moonwalking, if Michael Jackson were still alive, I'm surprised you wouldn't have been scared of that.
He didn't invent that.
Yes, he did.
Fucking do you not know Michael Jackson?
I do.
It was performed for the first time at the Grammys.
I'm trying to deflect blame.
You failed.
Anyhow,
Yeah, I'll tell her about teach her different sea shanties, like the ones that were like this one was my grandkid's favorite. This one was my second son's favorite. Stuff like that.
yeah. So as you guys go through, presumably around maybe like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, you guys call it quits.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's probably wise.
Cool. So Cyrus, you see everyone pay for rooms to go upstairs. They're all platinums. Are you gonna do the same?
Yeah, but before I pay for mine, I'm going to ask Cricket, hey, do you need help? Like, to repay the favor.
Yeah. The ground
All right.
looks really far away.
Cricket, do you wish to share a room?
I don't want to share one with the handsome blue boy.
Do it.
I don't want to
Be a
cuddle with the
gentleman.
fish.
Everyone's shacking up tonight.
Go for it. I hope you guys have a lovely evening. You be a gentleman, Mr. Fish.
I
So,
like that.
let's see. So now that's 3 more platinum?
Yeah,
Two.
so 2, because you guys are sharing.
Ah, right. Got it. And I have
Take
a...
off my armor. I'll make sure it's cleaned and mended. I'll say a prayer before bed. Tuck it.
Yeah. You have a, Zartha, you have a very pleasant dream. Teaching a fresh new face on the ship, a little halfling, who got to meet all your friends and family.
Oh, she did. Through their favorite songs.
Exactly, so that's what you dream of tonight, is her actually knowing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very wholesome. So, Cyrus, what do? Presumably this halfling is throwing herself at you.
I'm gonna try to be nice, but I imagine there's only so much fighting off I can do before it becomes insulting.
Okay.
Love me. Love me. I'm cute and squishy and I will...
That sounds like cuddly. So you literally get to cuddle a fish, like you said. You're like, I want to cuddle a fish.
Now I'm just
So-
picturing Cricket holding like a koi.
Yes. Like a
I-
koi fish as big as her.
I imagine the singing bass, like the singing bass.
Oh,
While-
God.
Yes.
The one that they used to hang up on a wall.
Yeah.
That would be Billy the Big Mouth.
Yeah, exactly. I just imagine
Okay.
like her holding Billy the Big Mouth, just without the plaque.
Okay, before you guys take your long rest, I need one more high or low from Revion.
Hi. Wow.
Okay,
Cool.
so,
Oh dear.
let me...
He picked funny before for his high or low, so this is.
Yeah, there is. No. No.
Wow, okay.
You hear a knock knock, knock knock, and you're kind of like groggy and sleepy, and you're like starting to wake up. Knock 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 knock, knock 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 knock.
Shit,
Crash.
What? Who is it?
And then you just it's dark. You don't really see anyone, and then you just see like their child's head like poke up like very like slowly from behind the bed, right where like she's like army crawling basically, and her head like slowly pokes up, and she's like, "Can I join you?"
No funny business.
Like, haha, funny or
What? What do you want exactly here?
cuddles?
A puppy pile.
What? I don't. Look, I'll be honest with you. I've never had any sort of romantic entanglements.
What's an entanglement?
Interest. I've never had a romantic interest.
Oh, well, neither have I, so it doesn't matter. And she does seem, by the way, like sober now, because who knows how early in the morning this is.
Let me ask you this. Why are you so interested in me besides me being a fox?
That has nothing to do with it, Revion. You're strong and kind, and you have the same reverence for nature that I do.
Huh.
I see the way you look out into the world at the night, in the middle of the night, with both hope and disdain for larger society. And I feel the same way.
Well, this is new.
So you're gonna let me come in or not?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, she'll like basically snuggle up to you, and like 5 minutes pass, and you hear like a click, 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 and like a big like wolf get into the bed too. And at first it's like, oh, this is pleasant. It's kind of cold tonight, and then eventually she's asleep, all snuggled up. The dog's asleep at your feet.
I
all
just
snuggled
realized
up.
she's still naked.
Yeah, she is.
All right, continue.
And basically, throughout the night, like at first, she's like, "Oh, this is nice. This is very warm." Like I was getting kind of cold.
Yep.
And then it's hot the rest of the night, and then finally you fall asleep, but it's pretty like uncomfortably warm.
I mean,
Takes you a minute
Re-
to acclimate.
like Revian wouldn't be sleeping in like his full gear. He'd probably the most he'd taken up would be his shirt and jacket.
Yeah.
Just sleep in his pants.
You're
Oh, yeah,
still
but
a fox man
dogs are
covered in
hot.
fur, and
Fair.
dogs are hot.
I thought I was the furry.
All
All right, fair enough. So
no funny business, but you get snuggled,
okay.
and everyone wakes up with a long rest.
Yay!
Oh,
Snuggle
wait, no.
party.
That's gonna be
I
the name of this episode, Snuggle Party.
say
Yes.
my prayers.
I gotta ask, what was the name of the last episode? You don't remember?
He hasn't
I
uploaded
believe
it yet.
It was Into the Abyss Part 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Affirmative.
While you're doing your prayers, Zartha, you hear a knock at your door.
I'll finish it up like that stanza or psalm I was doing, and real quick, and I'll say, "1 moment," and I'll open the door.
It's the third child. Just like, hey, I broke a door.
I see. Well, you came to the right granny.
And she'll lead you to the room.
Is she
And you
just
see that-
clothed?
Oh yeah, she's clothed. This is
Okay.
like maybe like 7 in the morning.
Okay,
But
yeah.
you do see her room, which is mostly nice, but there's a door that because you didn't get her the room, you didn't notice that it's like
Mhm.
kicked in, and then there's another room, and in that room you see youngest curled up at Revion's feet, and they're both asleep.
I'll say, well, I'll need your help for this, dear. I need to hold you up as I repair the pins in
Yep.
the hinges. And I'll
So-
work with her on it and try and quietly cast the spells.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
imagine I need at least 3. 1 for the damage to the door, and then 1 for each hinge.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, they're cantrips. I can do it all day long. Take me
Yep.
about 3 minutes with her help.
And after that, she's like, okay, bye, and then closes the door with her and Revion on the other side.
And then I'll go back to my room and finish my prayers.
Yep. It's basically like very quickly, okay, thanks, bye, close.
You're gonna need to pray for that child.
Yep, so eventually everyone wakes up, presumably,
Mm-hmm.
and there is food being served downstairs. It is a gold piece for the food, but it is very nice, very high quality.
Okay.
That one per person or just one?
One per person.
Okay.
So let's see. How many people are in our party again?
I think 7.
8 if you count the dog.
Okay.
Which third child would be adamant in including.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So, who comes downstairs first? I guess.
I'm going to.
Ooh,
consume
let's
food
do a roll-off.
because of- I mean,
Yeah.
you could. Yeah.
Wow,
Is this a
that's
con or?
pure
just a
D20.
roll?
It'd be an initiative roll.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, third child.
Oh, wait, if it's initiative, that's a different roll for me.
Hey,
Should I roll again or just add?
Yes.
Or
Roll again.
okay.
them prayers make me the early bird.
Oh my God, are you? That's what? How did that happen?
What
the
did
hell?
happen? It's the exact same result. Nice.
What
So
the
it looks
fuck?
like third child, then myself, then Cyrus.
Well, think about this. She spent that time waking you up to get the door repaired, and then she went back.
Yeah. I just went to my prayers and then went downstairs afterwards.
Yep.
Hmm.
And so after that is Cyrus, then Cricket.
Mhm.
Where is
Sil'lin
Sil'lin? Oh,
comes
no,
down.
I was
Sil'lin,
before
I'm sorry.
Cyrus.
It'll be Cyrus.
Yeah,
Sil'lin,
yeah.
and then
Yeah, so Zartha, Sil'lin, Cyrus, Cricket in that order. And of course, Nelea's with Sil'lin.
Hmm.
But
Are
yeah,
any of us hungover?
roll me a con check, Cricket.
Let's see. Let's see if I can actually make this happen in. Oops. Oh no. What did I do?
What did you do?
Rolled for third child, apparently.
No,
That was me.
it's okay. My constitution is just base 0 anyway, so.
Yeah, just roll the d20.
Uh huh.
Alright, sick. Yeah, you're fine.
Yay!
Because of Rhiannon's insane constitution, I assume she's fine. Revion only had one drink. Sil'lin didn't have that much to drink, and neither did Cyrus. So yeah, you guys are all good. But yeah, after a while, you know, like everyone's downstairs, and then finally, youngest, third child, and Revion all come down together. Like maybe
gotcha.
30 minutes after everyone.
I'll be talking to the bartender. Say, do you know anything about a noble named Periwinkle Blossom Petal?
One sec. No, dear. I'm afraid not, unfortunately. That's sounds like a family from the capital. Yes, I've never been there myself. You might want to talk to one of our tradesmen. We're having an alcohol shipment coming in today in about 2 hours.
I'll see if my group wants to stick around that long, but if I'm around, I really appreciate that advice. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Is anybody in excruciating pain? I'll say once everybody's downstairs.
I feel fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprisingly okay.
Understood.
Was that third child talking as she was eating?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's such a graceful beast.
Indeed.
By the way, my armor will be +1 today instead of 11, because I'm not
Got it.
anticipating fighting.
Good. All right. So you guys have breakfast. You hang around for a bit. Do you guys wait the 2 hours for her to talk to this
Yeah, I mean, what's 2 hours on a 1 week journey?
I'd say the more info we have, the better prepared we would be.
Somebody has a borrowed engine.
Yeah, I heard that. Okay, well, while she's waiting, you guys gonna do anything else?
Mm.
You guys do have a big sum of money, and there are shops in town.
Yeah, I will.
I will remind you, if any of you need equipment made out of metal, that's 100 gold or less, don't pay for it. I can make it.
Is there a place around town where I could get one of my swords enchanted?
Yeah, there is. The price is gonna depend on what you want on it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll role play this out actually. So, you go into Blasto's workshop, and this place is very dirty. which is very odd for an elven city. You see there's like oil stains and gears on the floor, and you hear like loud hammering in the back, and like you hear like a ding ding ding, ah my hand, fuck, ding 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 ding.
Be right back.
Yeah,
Hello, is anybody here?
yeah, and you see like a big shadow like walk around the corner from like this forge area. Not like a forge area, but like a workshop area. You kind of see the shadow,
Mm.
and as the shadow comes closer and closer, you don't see anything, and then you hear like a yeah, and you see a little goblin climb up on top of the counter. The goblin, green skinned, has short, well not short, but has kind of long hair, like tied back. It's slicked back, tied up. He's wearing like a white dress shirt, but the sleeves are rolled up and workman's gloves.
Mm.
Wearing a black apron over it, has goggles on it on his forehead, but not down yet. And he's all stained up, and he's wearing like literal blue jeans. And hi there, what can I do for you?
Hi, I was looking to get my longsword enchanted.
I can do that for you. I'm Blasto Kabang, best artificer in the planet.
Oh, that's good to hear. Anything in particular you specialize in?
I make things blow up.
Interesting.
We can get that from the name.
That sir is racist. I'll tell you that. That the Blasto Kabang clan is a clan of honorable warriors, and I just happened to become an artificer.
Oh. Well, then I apologize.
Thank you. Apology accepted.
Well, is there any way that we could put that on one of my swords, or on my longsword, and not have me get blown up in the process?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a coward, but yeah, easy. So let me see. So flames, but not explosions. One sec. Looking at my magic book that tells
Back.
me everything. Well, so I have some options for you. I could just give you a solid honing bonus, where I kind of and he like flicks the blade. I assume you handed him the sword.
Yeah.
And he flicks the blade and it starts humming. And you see what a honing bonus does is it makes the blade vibrate at a higher rate, causing it to cut through flesh and metal better. That's an option for you. And I can do it in 3 varieties: a lesser, a standard, and a greater. And then I could also enchant the weapon with some fire elemental essence, and then have the hilt of the blade secrete an oil. And when you say the command word, the fire elemental essence will spark, lighting the blade on fire.
All right. Let's go with that.
Well, you see, that one's a bit of a pretty penny.
And how much are we talking?
Let me pull up my pricing sheet, young man. But you're an elf. Whatever.
I'm young for my kind.
Good. And he's like reading a book and not really paying attention. Let's see. I could do it since you already have the weapon. Drop 100 from the price. I could do it for 4,800 gold pieces.
Yeah, you're not getting that, buddy.
Yeah, can't quite do that.
Well, I could, if you wanted, put something a little bit more experimental on top of it, but I'm not liable to any damages.
Well, how much is it for one of those honing bonuses that you mentioned?
Honing bonuses are really fantastic. So, a standard honing bonus, the lesser honing bonus,
let's see, is 500, and then a normal one is 2,000, and then a greater one is 5,000.
And we got 1,500 or 15,000.
1,500.
Okay.
He said that he'd give you guys 10 times as much upon completion of the.
Right. But that's once we're actually done with that.
Yeah.
All right. I think I will probably have to pass on that for now.
I can give you an experimental one at the cost of materials alone, just 100 gold. But you're not liable to any damages.
Right. You know what? Sure. I'll go with it.
Cool.
The bullet.
Come back in an hour.
And he like brings the sword to the back, and you hear like a you hear the sound of power tools,
Hmm.
And all of you are like, "What the fuck is that?"
It sounds so fast. What is that?
I don't know, but I don't want to touch it.
Okay. So, what do you, after another hour, so this will be the hour after you get the weapon back, we'll go back to Zartha. This gentleman arrives. You see he is a high elven man dressed in very fine robes. He has a small pouch, very similar to the one you guys recovered in the dungeon. And he opens it up, and you see he starts putting like alcoholic contents on the table. And you'll see the bartender give him a big sack of money. He'll put it in the bag.
Oh, excuse us.
Yes.
My dwarven friend and I have some questions. Do you go to the capital often?
Yeah. A lot of this alcohol is from the capital.
Oh, then maybe you could tell us about somebody.
What are you looking to know?
Do you know anything about a royal named Periwinkle Petal Blossom Petal. Periwinkle Blossom Petal.
Yeah. You know, I have heard that name before. Very fancy type. You know, hoity-toity. Hosts lots of parties. I think his family's in charge of the banking of the elven aristocracy. I know his father's was on the council before he died. Apparently, they offered him a place on the council, but he said he had more important things to do, running his business and such. But he still holds considerable power. Banking.
Oh.
Hmm.
Did the bank have any special interests or special holdings that they're renowned for?
Yeah,
Like
I
a
think
water bank,
they do some mithril trading with the dwarves from Bethar Pass up north. They have a special account with the Blossom Petal Bank.
I see.
Hmm.
Now, mithril's used in a lot of high elven architecture for the royals and of course, armor and weapons. It's some of the finest material around.
Yes, of course. How soon will you be back in the capital?
Oh, I think I'm gonna head back there after do some more shipments around the city, and it takes about a week on foot. I'll be back there in about a week.
I gotcha. Well, thank you for letting us know.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Is that all?
Yeah, do you need any help lugging anything around? I know how to handle alcohol, so I know not to smash any bottles around if you're back behind.
He laughs and he says, "Well, I got a bag of holding, so it makes it pretty easy."
All right. Well, if you don't need any help, then.
Have a nice day, ladies.
Have a nice day. Well, he was nice.
Yes, he was very nice. So I know what I'll be making for my host gift then. Now I just need to find a foot runner who can get the letter to him before we get there.
Maybe there's a courier service somewhere around here.
Yeah, I think I'll go looking for one. Is there anywhere you need to go today, Cricket, before we head out?
Not really. Thanks to you joining the party, I don't really need to worry so much about getting health potions.
I'm glad to ease some of your burden. That's what I'm here for. So we'll go around and I'll try and find a courier service. So that's gonna get a letter to the capital before our week is up, specifically to Periwinkle. And the contents of the letter will be a formal request for some tea, as I heard he, as I am a traveling dwarf, and I heard he has dealings with the mithril trade, and I wanted to hear more about my distant cousins, and I heard he was a fantastic host.
Okay, they'll get it to you. They'll get it to him. They say in 3 days for a gold piece.
We can do that.
Yep, fantastic.
Excellent. Larry.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, am I gonna roll for that, or are you?
No.
Okay.
So, you get this sword back, and it looks a little beat up, but you see that there's a button on it,
Uh-huh.
and he'll say, well, you see, when you stab into your enemy, like so, and he'll, like, thrust in the air, you press this button, boop, and it will do a random magical effect.
Uh-huh.
That's so awesome.
Okay, so 63. You see a cloud fog come out from the sword and obscure the whole shop.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, in character, Larry, or out of character, Larry. When you crit with this weapon, you roll a D100, and an effect from that table happens.
Okay.
Some great effects can be you cannot speak for the next minute. Whenever you try, pink bubbles come from your mouth.
Okay.
For example, one of my favorite ones, right, is you cast fireball centered on yourself.
Oh, lovely.
So,
Your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue.
I was actually just looking at that. Huh.
Cast grease on yourself. Your hair falls out and grows back in 24 hours.
Well, this ought to be fun.
Yeah, I like it, and you know, if it serves you well, tell everyone about how great Blaster Cabane is. As you see on the pommel, I replaced the old pommel with my trademark symbol, my what is that called? Words. My brand logo. Yes, thank you.
I see.
Anyhow, don't press that button in my shop. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Tell everyone how great Blasto is. See ya.
No,
Oh, also, don't die.
thanks for the advice.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I'll just kind of slowly back out of the shop.
Does anyone else want anything?
I think we're good. I'm good for now.
Oh, do we need more rations?
Third child will say, yeah, I mean, I can hunt a little bit, but we're gonna need some extra food just because I can't feed this many people.
I know. I have 5 days rations on me.
I still think it might be wise for us to get some extras. It's going to be a long journey to the capital.
I only have 1 day's worth for myself.
Yeah, we should stock up on food.
Well, how much
Ready?
can this? How much can I get for this? She holds out a platinum.
Mm.
Did she just hold it out to us or to?
Yeah, to you
Okay.
guys.
I have no idea.
You guys know that she can get 20 days worth of rations for that much.
Jesus.
Yeah, that'd be enough.
That's almost 3 weeks worth of food right there.
Oh, good. Well, there we go. Now we're covered, and this stuff doesn't spoil, so.
That's amazing.
Red.
Yeah, I thought so. Anyhow,
She like grabs Revion's hand as like everyone's still like staring at her, and like slowly starts like pulling him away without saying anything.
Cricket learned her lesson last night. She doesn't say a damn thing.
You told me we practiced today.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that's true.
What did you practice today?
you told
You're
me
going
that
to
we would
teach her how to
practice.
use the rapier.
Oh, she's talking. Okay. I thought she was someone else was asking.
No,
Cricket
no.
that.
No, practice.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Go
Cool.
with her.
Where are we going? I don't think we can
Just-
fight in the street.
No, definitely not. I guess maybe if we find a clearing outside the city gates.
Okay.
And presumably that's what you guys do until someone shows up to come get you.
Yep.
She certainly seems to have a really good time doing it. You've never fought her before, so you kind of learned this. She's extremely aggressive when she fights. Like, and it's weird because, like, you know, you fought loads of people before. She doesn't like fight like a person. Like, all her attacks are very low to the ground, and she very often like, you know, goes for the neck, like neck attacks, leg attacks, tries to trip you, stuff like that. It's a pain in the ass to deal with.
Right. Since I'm more experienced, though, do I still end up like being the victor in these bouts? These
Okay.
practice bouts?
So she's not experienced in the weapon type, but she's an experienced fighter, just as
Right.
experienced with you. It's just the type of weapon. If you
Okay.
want to actually make it a contest, I would say you guys. can
Well,
both-
I think what I would be doing, whether it's like win or loss or really anything, would be
Yeah.
just telling her like notes on things I've observed on her like fighting style and everything. Like if
Yeah,
she's
and-
being too aggressive, I would tell her to like try and maybe ease up on that. Try to
that
look
it's
for
not
more
like a
opportunities.
weapon. It's not a weapon for like repeated stabbings and like all over the body. It's a honed weapon where you stab in specific parts.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, I get you. How about you just roll me a straight d20, and we'll see who kind of air quotes comes out on top.
Yeah, you actually pretty handily beat her, and she will actually like it's pretty like handily, but afterwards she like sits down and turns her back towards you, and says, "I wasn't trying."
There's no shame in defeat, third child. This is a new weapon anyway. Can't expect to be like great right off the bat.
Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't want to hurt you.
I understand that. I can assure you though that this isn't meant to be an experience where either of us gets hurt. It's just a learning one.
I know.
I'm just trying to help you get better at your weapon.
And she'll stick her tongue out and raspberry at you, like literally go.
All right. That's the way you want to play it. He gently pokes her, like left shoulder with his rapier. Not like hard enough to pierce any skin or anything, but definitely enough to be annoying.
Stop.
He keeps on doing it.
She'll like kind of like hop up to her feet. Hey, make a strength saving throw.
Strength. Oh, shit.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. When she stands up, you don't really notice this, but the wolf is suddenly behind you and she pushes you.
Do I make a dex saving throw now? To keep my...
No. It's straight up a trip attack as per a wolf, and it's a strength saving throw, so you're on your ass. But she'll offer her hand and help you up.
He'll take it.
But
Did
she
anyone
does not.
see them?
No, they're training outside the town. She like pulled him away. And you know, she just doesn't let go of that hand for a while until like maybe like either you say something or like she's like, oh, you know, we should get back to everyone and like let's go real fast.
Yeah, let's do that. He
Yep.
doesn't really like. He's still new to this, so yeah,
So
that's probably a good idea.
probably a good idea. So they return after a while. You know, they both kind of look like bruised a little bit, like they were both like actually maybe not like fighting, but they were, you know, trying decently hard. Like
Going
enough
like
to get-
half speed.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're still they have like a like she has like a little bit of a bruise on her cheek. He definitely has like dirt in his fur.
Guys have a good time?
Yeah, it was real fun.
Cricket doesn't say anything as she goes over and casts prestidigitation on him.
Why?
Thank you, Cricket.
Why? What's wrong, Cricket? Normally you're more like jolly. Poke, 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 poke.
I think you scared her a bit
What did I
last
do?
night.
What did I do?
You kind of threatened her by throwing a knife at her table.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry!
No. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone was a bit tipsy and we all made horrible decisions. We're okay.
I didn't hit you, did I?
Aw.
Oh God, no. You just hit the table and Granny over there fixed it. So we're good.
Oh.
It was rather amusing, actually.
Yeah.
And she'll kind of like just hide behind Revion. But yes. Any other shopping?
Nah.
Mm,
I'll since while they're all out shopping, I'll use channel divinity, and I will you know, forge a very nice, roughly 100 gold piece set of pinpoints.
Fancy.
Ooh.
Because I'm allowed to do that, and this is going to be
Periwinkle's gift.
yeah.
I know
'Cause
it's
it's something
confusing because my
new.
character in the other game is named Periwinkle.
I just wanted to make sure that I didn't accidentally say Winkleberry.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, it's a good gift for him, so that's what I'm making.
Yep. So you guys go, and you know, you guys travel for a few days. Nothing really, crazy happens. But as you guys arrive to the town in between the capital and the town Lorian, Sil'lin, you know this town is called Selena.
Hmm.
Like so. See. Two words.
Aha.
Selena. This town actually is a lot worse for wear than when you were last here. A lot of the trees in the area are like dead or dying. The ground kind of looks gross and gray. The day before, you guys all actually had to eat rations because Third Child could not find food in the area. And she said that has never happened to her before in her life.
Yeah, this is really unusual. This area is usually much nicer than this.
Mm.
But as you guys walk up to this gate, you do see some elves speaking. These like they look like town guard, and they're speaking to these three women. All the women are wearing the same plate mail armor, and they all have black tabards with red trim. These women are all human as well, and I will tell you something odd about them is that they all have very short, like a bob cut, and their hair is completely white, but these women look young. And they all wield. One of them wields a great sword. One of them wields a mace and a shield, and the other wields a sword and a shield. And on the shields of both the ones that wield the shields, you see a symbol of a raven emblazoned on it.
Alright,
And that.
Oh.
Oh, yep. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna ask if it's a symbol that I recognize.
Uh, you can roll religion checks. I will tell you that Zartha knows 100% who these women are.
17.
Yeah, that you'll know with that. So anyone, you guys can all choose to roll or not. But anyone who rolls 15 or higher will know that these
What's
are
my religion
paladins.
bonus?
Your religion bonus, Cyrus, is a +0, I believe. No, +3 because you're proficient. These are paladins of the Raven Queen.
Alright.
So the Raven Queen is the Raven Queen is the goddess of death. For some reason in her religion, all the men are the priests and the clergy. They perform final rites and stuff. But she has paladins who go around the world hunting undead, and they're all women.
Alright.
Okay.
And they are called the.
Go ahead, finish.
They are called the Sisters of the Raven. Zartha, you'll know this specifically, is that there are multiple orders that specify in hunting different kinds of undead.
I got you. Is it just paladins that are around presently, or is there a priest as well?
There are only paladins. There's 3 paladins, all women, all human, talking to an elf, and you can see that like they look kind of annoyed as he's like, "Listen, like just because you are part of some religion, you can't come around like ordering us around and doing whatever the hell you want here, human."
I'll pick out 10 gold from my pocket, and I'll wait for them to finish their conversation.
Okay. The woman, one of the women who seems the one with the great sword, who's kind of like at the head of the group, will say, "Well, if you do not seek the protection of the Raven Queen, then we will be on our way. But if we find that you are harboring undead monsters, we will come for you." And all 3 of them will turn around and walk away.
I'll kind of like wave at them, indicating that I was waiting for them actually.
A priestess of Moradin, hello.
Hello. I'll pull out a piece of paper and the coin, and I'll hand it to them, and I'll say, "An offering for the Raven Queen. When you have time, would you pass along that list of names to a priest of the Raven Queen so that he may pray for them on my behalf?"
I am trained in the rites. I'm a mother superior, so I am allowed to perform rites if you wish for me to perform them now.
In your own time, dear. I just wanted to make sure that the right ears would hear it. And I'll smile.
Understood. If it is important to you, please, we have a camp just outside of town, and come join us. We'll have some food, and we can do the prayer for your people.
I'll look at my group and say, I think the living demand my attention more these days. But thank you. If I come across you again, I'll take you up on your offer.
Excellent. Well, I'm Sister Julia of the Order of Our Martyred Lady. Please seek me out if you need assistance,
I will do
especially
so.
in this place. Yes.
Cyrus has no idea who these girls are,
No.
but given what he's doing, would they know who he is? or at least what he's there, like where he's from.
What your monk order?
Yeah.
Hold on, that is awful. So I'm gonna have all three of them roll. Jesus Christ! There we go. That one gets advantage because that's the Mother Superior. And she'll nod at Cyrus as she leaves. Brother of Light, be careful. These lands are tainted. And she'll turn around and walk towards her camp.
Cyrus is going to have no idea why she said that, but he's going to know what that means.
Yep. All right. Well, that is where we will end session because it is running a little late. I imagine Steven and everyone's getting tired of shit.
A bit, yeah.
Mm.
I have a party to set up.
Yeah, so I hope everyone enjoyed and had a great session. We had some cute little romance stuff and all that good stuff.
Snuggles.
Yep.
Yep.
As I said, this episode's gonna be called Snuggle Party. Um, but yes, I hope everyone enjoyed. Thank you all for joining us. Please, Larry, hit us with the socials.
Yep. Like Dire DM was saying, thank you for watching. I am T Squeezes or at T Squeezes on Twitter. He is at the Dire DM, and follow for notifications whenever we go live. Don't forget to click the banner down below to join the Discord as well. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow at 11:30 for some more gaming. And have a great night, everybody.
One last thing is, sorry once again for the changes in the Demonfall schedule. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we still hope you would come by and enjoy the tales.
Yeah.